Sukhumvit station in MRT, and then I will walk to Terminal 21 for interview gate. We are going by gift for guests. Yes. We will going downstairs and go to top supermarket.
ยังไงก็ได้
Now we buy a little chocolate for gift to guest.
ได้ตัวเดียวเนี่ย
ไวท์ช็อกโกแลตแบล็คช็อกโกแลต
Dark chocolate.
ใส่ได้แต่ว่ามันจะแบบไม่
ตอนนี้เรากำลังรอเกสอยู่นะครับซึ่งเดี๋ยวอีกไม่นานก็กำลังจะมาที่นี่แหละอีกสักครู่เดียวจะได้สัมภาษณ์แล้วเกรงมากเลยครับ
รู้สึกประหม่าจังเลยครับ เป็นการเจอชาวต่างชาติที่ไม่ใช่ครอบครัวครั้งแรกของผมเลยนะครับ ก็เลยรู้สึกประหม่าที่มีไม่รู้ว่าจะโดนลานไปขนาดไหนนะครับ
คงจะแบบนั่งตัวเกรงสัมภาษณ์กันเลยทีเดียวนะงานนี้ขนลุกไปหมดแล้ว
Hello everyone. Today I will interview. Okay, am I? Hello everyone. Today I have a guest. We will interview. แต่ว่ามันทางนี้ดีกว่าเพราะว่ามัน
Hi, my name is Ding Tan. You can call me Bia for short. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Emma. I come from Scotland, but I live in Bangkok now.
Where did you get it?
Pardon? Oh, where did I graduate? I graduated from the University of Glasgow, which is in Scotland.
What is your major?
I studied business management with languages, but then I decided halfway through that I wanted to study design, so I changed and started to study interior design at Glasgow.
How did you apply for this job?
And when I moved to Bangkok, I stayed here for 6 months, and through my friend I met my boss now, and she introduced me to him, and we discussed about the job, and then he offered me, and I decided to stay in Thailand.
How long have you been working here?
I've been working here for 3 years.
Why did you choose to work in this field?
When I started to study business, I found it quite boring and realized that I wanted to work in a creative job. So when I changed to work and study in interior design, I found it much more interesting. So when I was offered the job to work as a project manager in a design company, it seemed perfect because it's both business and dealing with clients, but also it's creative at the same time.
Could you please explain your job responsibility?
Sure. So I'm a project manager, which means I look after all of our clients. So I make sure that they get a good service, and also when they have a design job, I go to meet with them, take the brief and find out exactly what they want. Then I come back to our office and brief the design team. So then it's my job to make sure that the job is on time for the client and exactly what the client would like. And then I present back to the client and often have to, sell the idea or explain the idea. And the other part of my job is copywriting. So when we have to write an advert or a brochure for a company, I do all the writing and editing.
What are the strengths of this position?
Sorry again, please?
What are the strengths of this position?
The strengths of my position are I get to meet a lot of clients and interesting people. I get to do creative jobs. I get to write and sort of have a client-facing job. So I get to speak to people all day, and I like that because I like to talk to people. So, and it's interesting. I get to learn a lot from my job.
What are the weaknesses of this position?
The weakness of my position maybe is that it's not always creative, so sometimes I have to do boring things, like when something comes in and it's written in bad English and I have to correct everything. That's quite boring. So it's not always very fun or creative. Sometimes it's like writing and paperwork or dealing when customers complain, having to deal with the problems. And because I'm the middle person, you know, the client tells me and I have to tell the designer. Sometimes the designer's upset and I have to help and make them feel better, or the client's upset and I have to make them feel better. That can be difficult.
What is the most challenging for working here?
And for working here in Thailand, I think sometimes it can be the language. Most of the people in my company can speak English, but some people not so much. So sometimes it can be difficult to communicate, and often maybe you say something and it's not been understood properly, and you come away from a meeting and you've not understood what someone wants. That can be difficult.
How did you prepare yourself before you move to work here?
When I came to Thailand, I came to just live for 6 months and decide then if I liked it. So really I didn't prepare before I came here because I knew that I was going to come on just a big holiday, and I think my preparation was just living here as a tourist and going to the islands and seeing everything, and then deciding that I loved Thailand and wanted to stay and work. And by that time I'd already, experienced enough of the culture to get a better understanding for when I start to work.
Next question.
Would you please suggest something to people who are being interested to work in this position?
I think if you're interested in working in design and advertising, it's important that you pick a degree that's relative, maybe advertising or marketing or design. And also I think because the industry changes all the time, there's new software, new developments, new everything. You have to, you have to be really interested and passionate to keep up to date with everything.
And which problem have you ever faced?
With my job?
Yes.
I think it's often a challenge is to keep up to date and learning everything. We not only design things, but we produce them also. So if we design a brochure, we print it ourselves. So often I find problems sometimes when the clients ask me questions about printing and I don't know the answers. But you just have to admit that you don't know, and you tell them when you find out.
Okay. And so, how did you manage with the problem?
I think the main problem is, just that you're learning all the time. So I think I just always ask my boss. Never afraid to ask a question. If you don't know, the only way you're going to learn is if you ask.
Then, which subject do you like studying? How did you apply this job?
I really enjoyed studying design because because it's creative, and so that's why I wanted to apply for this job, because I also like to be customer service, because I like speaking to people and being friendly. So, and this job seemed perfect because it had both design and service.
Before you come to work here, what did you do before?
After I graduated university, I worked for a recruitment company first as a recruitment consultant, and I worked in the construction industry. So after a year of doing that, I saw a job that I really liked, so I quit my job and then applied to that job. And I worked for, it was a project management construction company, so I worked as a project assistant for that company.
Which type of job do you like?
Which type?
Which type of job do you like?
And I definitely prefer to work in design and advertising. I think construction's maybe more of a man's job.
Okay. Is experience necessary to your job? Why?
I think it's good to have experience, but if you want to come and be a designer, then often it's better to be young and fresh and just straight from university, because you have lots of great ideas and passion and enthusiasm. But it's also good to have experience, because then you've learned about the problems with clients and everything, so maybe you can deal with the job better.
And which experience did you gain your office? Your office?
In my old office,
Yes.
I learned to deal with quite difficult situations, because I worked for a construction company as a female, which was, with all men. So often that was quite difficult. So I learned to be confident and be, louder, because often men don't listen to women in a meeting, which I find. So I think I gained a lot of experience in difficult situations like that, and just how to deal with clients and project managing, keeping things running on time is really important, and that helps. Being organized, learning how to be friendly with clients.
And what is your strength?
My strength? I think I'm quite friendly, and I think maybe quite likable. I think clients feel comfortable with me because I think I come from a design background, so as the project manager for them, they feel comfortable that I can manage everything and know what they want.
And what the other job you had in Bangkok?
I did teach at an all-girls boarding school for 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, that was fun. The girls were 12, 13 and 14 years old. And it was quite fun teaching little girls, but they can be quite naughty.
Have you ever thought about running your own business?
Yes, definitely. I'd love to, but I think right now I'm happy to still work for a company, and I think I'm still learning a lot, so I don't want to run before I can walk. I think I've got lots of time to think about a business in the future, but I'm happy working for a company right now.
And what is the best thing ever happened in this company?
In this company? I've had a lot of jobs, advertising jobs that have gone very well. Like I think I'm always proud if I do a piece of writing for a client and they just approve it right away with no changes. They just love your work so much. That's always a really good moment. It doesn't happen a lot though.
That's all.
We have gift for you. Thank you very much for the time.
That's lovely.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.